Hey everyone, good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Do you ever get angry and then hold on to that anger and then you put it to the side because you're like, I don't need to be angry. But then what do you end up doing? Well, you ignore what you were angry about. And then later on you begin to feel agitated or irritated, and you don't necessarily always know why. Well, could it be because you're putting off stuff? Could it be because you have issues that you haven't dealt with? And because they are still in your subconscious mind, well, you're still having the same struggle. See, we could oftentimes ignore stuff and put stuff to the side and say, I'll deal with it later. Or, you know what, it wasn't really that big of a deal. Oh, I could let that go. Oh, so that's okay, they hurt my feelings. I'll just put it to the side. Oh, that's okay that they did me dirty. I just will do better next time and I'll put it to the side. All right, it's great to do better next time. It's great to have an attitude of letting stuff go, but don't be so passive that you let people walk all over you either. You got to stand up for yourself, and that means to yourself as well. Sometimes you have to stand up to you, and that could be a hard thing to do. I know, trust me. Like right now, I'm irritated. I'm irritated at a certain cast. I'm sure those of you who really know me understand what the hell I'm talking about. See, sometimes people could be downright disrespectful to you. You know, you could be nice to them. You could do all kinds of stuff for a person. You could help them. But that doesn't mean that they're your friend. What that means is you were useful at that time. Yes, they got something out of you for free. And then when they no longer need you, guess what? They could either start talking shit, come up with lame excuses, or whatever type of crap they want to come up with to blame it on you like you have done something wrong. Gaslighting. That's what that is, gaslighting. Don't let that happen. Stand up for yourself. I'm learning to do the same. At the same time, in the right spirit, because you don't want to stand up for yourself being bitter. No, because you'll get that back. You got to first internally deal with whatever the issue is that's pissing you off, making you mad, making you feel hurt, whatever it may be. And then once you've done that and you have realized it and you have decided what's best for you, that's when you speak. Sometimes it's better to stay silent at first. Think things out before you speak, because oftentimes we'll talk and we'll say the first thing that comes to our mind because we're in an emotional state. And that's not usually the right thing to do. We get in a lot of trouble that way by speaking too quickly and thinking and listening too little. We really got to work on that. That's something I know I'm working on. So I'm irritated because I found out that I put in a year's worth of my time to help people who really didn't give two shits about me. And I helped them a decent amount in that I was reliable. Not that I did a whole ton of stuff, but I was reliable in what I said I would do, I did. See, it's about consistency and being truthful and operating in your real self. Because people are going to take advantage of you. We're always going to have people who are assholes out there. But how you choose to deal with it is another thing. Now, a lot of times it's better to just walk away, which is what I've done. I'm just walking away. But I'm dealing with the bullshit and I'm learning my lessons. Lesson, don't trust people sometimes. Don't be so quick to trust a person because they put on a smile or because they know how to say the right things. No. Watch their actions. People could say whatever they want to say, but their actions over time show you who they really are. So you got to do the same with yourself. Hold yourself accountable for your actions so you could see who you really are. Because it doesn't matter with the outsiders really what they see in you. What really matters is what you see in yourself. Because oftentimes we'll have a habit of self-sabotaging ourselves or putting ourselves down. You know, there's a whole lot of other assholes who will be happy to put you down for yourself. How about we don't do that? Leave the assholes to do their trolling. We'll ignore them and we'll just do better. So I'm irritated. I'm gonna drink some water. Hold on. I'm irritated because of a situation from last week. It was really small, but it still was upsetting to me. You know, there's this group of people who claim to be educators, teachers, friends, builders. No, they actually will tear you down in the background. You just don't know about it. So, you know, sometimes you gotta walk away. You gotta bust down that fucked up foundation and be a real architect and rebuild. You know, that's what you gotta do. See, I'm grabbing my comments right now because I'm about to smart off at the mouth and say what I really think. But I can't do that. I have to keep this up and work on myself and my self-control, because my anger and rage will do nothing except make more anger and rage and bad decisions. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna deal with this internally and figure out, why am I bothered by what these assholes said? If it wasn't truthful, why should I care? Why do I care? Because they claim to be educators and about upliftment. Yet when I show some type of education, well, they tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Really? I see what dedication got me. Pissed. That's what it got me. It got me pissed.